What if I told you that your thoughts today could shape the reality you live tomorrow? Yes, we're diving into the science behind manifestation and how our thoughts can truly influence the world around us. Get ready for some eye-opening insights and practical steps you can apply in your daily life. But let's set the record straight. This isn't about magic spells, wishful thinking, or sending secret messages to the universe. This is about something far more powerful. You, your brain, your thoughts, and the fascinating science behind how they shape your reality. By the end of this video, you may realize something surprising. You've been manifesting all along without even knowing it. Let's begin. It all starts in the brain. Every thought you think, every plan, every worry, every dream sends out an electric signal. This tiny impulse doesn't just stay in your head, it triggers chemical reactions, shaping how you feel and even how your body reacts. Imagine squeezing a lemon. Actually, go ahead. Close your eyes and really picture it. Feel the texture, see the juice, smell the zest. Did your mouth start to water? That's your brain influencing your body through thought alone. What's happening here is neuroplasticity, your brain's remarkable ability to rewire itself. When you visualize something repeatedly, success, confidence, a clear goal, your brain begins to process it almost like a real experience. That's not philosophy, it's how neural pathways strengthen. You're not daydreaming, you're training your brain for your future. Let's look at how this plays out in real life. Have you ever met someone who just seems lucky? They get the job. The deal lands in their lap. Things magically work out. But here's what's often happening behind the curtain. They've been preparing for these moments. They visualize their goals. They speak about them. They stay focused. And when opportunities show up, they're not surprised. They're ready. Your belief in success, real grounded belief, quietly shifts your behavior. Your posture opens up. Your tone becomes more confident. You show up with more clarity. And people notice. In the sports world, this isn't new. Professional basketball players, for instance, have been known to mentally rehearse free throws, and those who do consistently outperform those who don't, even if their physical practice time is the same. It's not magic, it's the brain responding to training. Now let's talk about beliefs. What you believe about yourself forms the foundation for how you navigate life. Psychologists have long understood the self-fulfilling prophecy. When you believe you can't, you hesitate, avoid, or quit too soon. And when you believe you can, you act with intention. You persist longer. You bounce back faster. Here's something that might surprise you. Your brain is constantly filtering the world for what it thinks is relevant. Let's say you're thinking about buying a red car. Suddenly, red cars seem to be everywhere, but they were always there. Your brain is just noticing them now. This happens through something called the reticular activating system, a small network of neurons in the brainstem that acts like a filter. It shows you more of what aligns with your dominant thoughts, values, and beliefs, which means if you constantly think of what's missing, you'll see more lack. If you focus on solutions, you'll start to notice possibilities. Now here's where it gets really interesting. There are small, everyday moments, simple actions that most of us overlook. But behind the scenes, these moments are helping you manifest your reality. Let's explore a few. When you write a to-do list in the morning, you're not just organizing your day, you're anchoring your intentions. That act of putting pen to paper activates the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for planning and decision-making. It shifts your brain from a reactive mode into one of proactive control. When you daydream on the way to work, it may seem like your mind is wandering, but it's actually running simulations of your future. Psychologists call this episodic future thinking, and it enhances your ability to plan, make decisions, and pursue what matters to you. When you put on that one outfit that makes you feel powerful, your mind changes. You sit taller, speak clearer. This is called enclothed cognition. What you wear affects your psychological state. Clothing isn't just fabric, it's an external cue, signaling your brain to step into a new role. When you hit play on your favorite playlist before a big task, you're actually boosting dopamine, improving mood, and increasing mental resilience. Music taps into the limbic system, the emotional center of your brain. It gets you ready, focused, energized. When you visualize your goals before bed, That quiet moment just before sleep is when your subconscious is most receptive. Your mind holds on to those images. You're planting seeds for action, sometimes without realizing it. When you spend time with people who inspire you, you're not just having a conversation, you're rewiring your belief system. Human beings learn through modeling. When you're around ambitious, forward-thinking individuals, their habits influence your own. It becomes easier to believe in your own growth. And when you celebrate the small wins, something powerful happens. You train your brain to associate progress with pleasure. That tiny hit of dopamine reinforces the behavior and builds momentum for bigger goals. So maybe it's not that manifestation is this mystical force outside of us. Maybe it's something far more real and far more accessible. Every decision, every repeated thought, every pattern you reinforce shapes your future. You're already doing it every day. Whether you write down your goals, visualize your future, dress with intention, or simply choose to believe something new, you're engaging in the science of manifestation. And the more consciously you do it, the more powerful it becomes. So the next time you catch yourself daydreaming on a train or writing your intentions in a notebook, remember, you're not just hoping for a brighter future. You're building it, one thought, one choice, one belief at a time. You don't become what you want, you become what you believe. Thanks for watching. If this opened your mind, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And keep building a future your brain and your heart can believe in.